151 AE 4425. It's a BMW.
I'll take it.
Right now, Jack. Right, Barry. Right now, Ginny. Right, Claire. Right, Thomas. You good to go, though? Right now, Jack. Right, Jack.
Welcome back to Bruff for the second half of this Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 2 clash between Doon and Kilmallock. I'm joined in the commentary box by Matt O'Callaghan of the Weekly Observer Vale. Matt, Doon leading by a point at half time, but it's as tight as you're going to get.
Yeah, it is very tight, but from a psychological point of view,
Doon do a fantastic performance down a number of players as Dara Dunn. Whelan, we think it is. We'll get that confirmed as we mentioned. It's gone over the sideline there, and it's going to be a sideline ball to Doon over on that far side. Ryan, we're being told that's actually wearing number 29. He was down injured towards the end of that first half. So we'll see. We'll check on Micheál Ryan's fitness as this half progresses. 2 points he scored in that opening half. But Matt, another chance for Darragh O'Donovan from the side, and we've already seen him pop one over. Indeed, it was the first score of this evening's game. We said it then that he was well capable of getting it. He's certainly well capable of popping this one too.
He certainly is. And it's on its way, and it was short and picked up by Kilmallock. Commentators, of course, we have Robbie Egan now in possession for Kilmallock, and he's driving it in towards goal. Oisín O'Reilly is coming for it. Could be danger here, but good defence.
It's Oisín O'Reilly trying to win it back for Kilmallock, but the Doon full backline crowded around him. It was Cormac Ryan that got the flick, but Micheál Hurling has it. Hurling out to Paddy O'Brien. Chance for O'Brien for his first point of the game, and we are level for the second time here in Bruff. Fantastically finished score by Paddy O'Brien. 10 points to 1-7. All square, Matt, and a good start for Kilmallock.
Yeah, I suppose would be the start that they'd want to get back on parity. There's a slight breeze there, ever so slight. It would be favouring Kilmallock in the second half, but certainly it didn't impact in the least in Cathal McNamara's long puck out there. And it's another line ball, and Darragh O'Donovan is in a hurry over to take this one, and I'm sure he'll see it as a quick opportunity to undo the miss the last time. It's just 65 metres out, still within his compass.
Absolutely within his compass, no question of that, but it's going to be a tricky one for Darragh O'Donovan. As we mentioned moments ago, he's already scored one, but the one he attempted just moments ago didn't go to plan, and eventually led to a Kilmallock score, as we said, level at 1-7 to 10 points here in Bruff. It's a fine sideline cuff from Darragh O'Donovan right into Pat Ryan. Ryan controls it to himself. He's got options either side of him. He goes on the run himself, does Pat Ryan. Eventually gives it outside here to Patrick Cummins. Cummins has 1 point in the first half. Well capable of popping this one over the bar as well as Patrick Cummins. But it's a fantastic score by Cummins. The umpire confirms what we thought here in the sideline. Excellent score by Patrick Cummins, and Doon in front again. Barry Hennessy takes this one quick, finds the run of Oisín O'Reilly, that's Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy flicks it back onto his left side, and that's an immediate response by Kilmallock. Fine effort for Jake Mulcahy for his second point of the game, Matt. And we're just seeing more of the same from what we saw in the first half.
Yeah, more of the same, tit for tat, and by my records, you probably checked them at half time, John. There's no score from frees yet.
No scores from free, just that Darragh O'Donovan sideline that opened the scoring in Bruff here this evening from a placed ball. That was a sideline cut, but no frees. Micheál Hurling with the only scoreable free, and he put that to the right and wide towards the end of that first half. Ball's gone out over the sideline again here, and it's going to be a sideline ball for Kevin O'Donnell and Kilmallock. And it's O'Donnell takes this one. It's a fine cut again, but it's straight into the hands of Stephen Ryan. In fact, that's Cormac Ryan, and Cormac Ryan plays it low to Josh Ryan. Philip O'Loughlin on his radar, but Ryan powers away from O'Loughlin. Serious athlete is Josh Ryan. He's a serious hurler too, and that's a serious score from the Doon number 10. His third point of this evening, Matt, and that's fantastic play from Josh Ryan.
Absolutely fantastic. It was a very, very difficult angle. He hit it on the run without catching it. An excellent score.
As Kilmallock looking to respond once again straight away. It's Graham Mulcahy that has it. Mulcahy does brilliantly to get that shot away. Has it taken a deflection? It has not. It's a low one. and it's gone to the left and wide. We're going to have a break in play here for Oisin O'Reilly is the man down injured for Kilmallock, but it's Doon leading 12 points to 1-8, 1 point lead for Doon. And Matt, we expected a bigger challenge from Kilmallock at the start of the second half. If they're going to do it, it hasn't happened yet, and Doon have just kept on going with the same type of play.
Yeah, and even though overall the tempo of the game has dropped somewhat, as would be expected as a game would progress, but especially in the humid conditions that are prevailing, and certainly like Kilmallock would have come in firm favourites into this game, you know, we're in with a chance of an upset here, even though there's 25 minutes still to go. But Doon, they've their noses ahead, but they're very, very much, you know, they're very much on top of the game, and certainly it's anyone's game. You know, it's still as hard to call as it was, you know, at the outset. But this is a shot puck out by Cathal McNamara to Dinny Maloney, and Doon are working the ball up.
It's Eddie Kiley with the low ball in, looking for Pat Ryan. Ryan been marked very tightly by Aaron Costello all day. Costello tried to flick away there. It's fallen to Jack Ryan now. Goal chance maybe here for Doon. Pat Ryan's clean through. Doon protest for a penalty. We're waiting for Jason O'Mahony's signal. Is it inside the 14-metre line? Yes, it is. It's a penalty for Doon. And Matt, this could be the chance for Doon to extend their lead to 4 points.
Well, this is an opportunity to definitely put daylight between the sides, and it will be the first time that there has been anything more than 2 points between them, because it has been more or less tit for tat, and Barry Murphy will be the man, I would imagine. No, it's actually Darragh O'Donovan, is it?
It seems to be Darragh O'Donovan that's going to take this. It's a yellow card for Benny Burke either way for Kilmallock. It was Pat Ryan that was fouled by Benny Burke. Ryan was clear through on goal, and Burke was probably left with no option to put the foul in. And Matt, we'll see Darragh O'Donovan lining this one up. You'd imagine he'll go for goal. It's exactly what it's. Sloan does a fantastic save from Barry Hennessy. Got down to his right hand side. A low bouncing ball. It's a good dive from Hennessy, and Matt, a fantastic save.
Yeah, on a straight shot, we have seen it over the years. Barry Hennessy is one of the hardest goalkeepers in this county, one of the hardest goalkeepers in the country to beat. He hit it straight at him, and like Barry Hennessy, a goalkeeper of his caliber, and you know, he was going to save it all day, and I'm surprised that it was Darragh O'Donovan, not Barry Murphy, that took it, but obviously they had their reasons for that.
And Barry Murphy now has a chance to extend Doon's lead to 2 points once again from this resultant 65. It's Murphy with the fine strike, and it's Murphy with the point for Doon. 13 points to 1-8 now in favour of Doon. Fine strike from Barry Murphy. We finally have a score from a placed ball. Still no freeze, but it's a 65 as Barry Hennessy launches this one. Good run from Philip O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin with the shooting chance. Decides to go low. It's not gone directly to Robbie Hanley. It's given John Hayes a chance to get back and win it. And away comes Eddie Kiley with the hand pass for Darragh O'Donovan. He's looking for Dean Coleman, but brilliantly done by Benny Burke, and then mopped up by Kevin O'Donnell. Good sweeping play from the Kilmallock number 5. It's into Dan Joyce. A bit of a half hook on that. Cathal McNamara will leave that goal to the left and wide. Looked like he was going to have to handle it. In the end, the wind took it out to the left and wide. But ferocious defensive work from the Doon forwards to get the hook in. And on that occasion, it was Barry Murphy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Kilmallock are getting very, very little space to get in their shots since half time so far. Like, all right, the pace has dropped, but it probably suits Doon at this stage that it has dropped somewhat. But you just wonder what Kilmallock are at the moment.
Brilliantly worked play here down that far side by Doon. It's John Hayes now. He's got Josh Ryan on the run. Ryan with a chance. Good block though by Mark O'Loughlin on that occasion for Kilmallock. And away they come with Benny Burke. Dan Joy now in possession for Kilmallock. Huge hit by Barry Murphy on Paddy O'Loughlin, and Murphy wins it. Is he pushed in the back? Referee Jason O'Mahony says no, it doesn't really matter as the ball comes to me, all right. And Micheál Ryan puts that one over for his third point of this evening's contest. And Matt O'Callaghan, excellent work from Doon yet again. And again, it's Barry Murphy putting the hit in.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're working so hard all over the pitch. Like Kilmallock are finding it very, very, very hard to match them. They're putting their hurleys in, they're putting their bodies in, and no mean amount of skill. And here we go again. Here we see another example of it.
It's Darragh O'Donovan on the run. He gives it to Ryan. Ryan has just scored. It's a dangerous one. Pat Ryan looks to get the flick. Inches away from flicking it towards goal. It's a wide either way, but it's Doon leading 14 points to 1-8. Darragh O'Donovan is down injured for Doon. With what? Just over 10 minutes played of the second half of this Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 2 clash. A cracker of a contest so far on this Saturday evening here in Bruff. Played in glorious sunshine. The sun's gone in at the moment, Matt. The action is still frantic. And it's Doon leading by 3 points, and you have to say, well worthy for their lead.
Yeah, they're full value for their lead. Like they're working so hard all over the field. Now Kilmallock will have to find something special or an extra gear at this stage, because, like, you know, we're heading in for the last quarter of the game, and Doon have sustained it. They've sustained their performance. You have to admire how disciplined they are here in defence, and their overall performance it's an immense performance, and we spoke about a backlash from the first round defeat. Like there was a backlash last year, similar to this, but the odds were even greater against them, and we cannot say that often enough on this occasion. But those that have come in and the defections that they have suffered, it certainly has galvanised them out there.
Indeed it has, and Darragh O'Donovan lining up another sideline cut. As we've mentioned several occasions, he scored one. He's had a couple of other goals that haven't gone to plan for the Doon number 8, but he will be looking to put Doon's lead into 4 points. Currently lead 14 points to 1-8 against Kilmallock. It's all Doon at the moment. It's a fine sideline cut again by Darragh O'Donovan. It's blocked away by Benny Burke. Just wanted to clear the danger, and it's fallen to Jack Ryan now. Jack Ryan under pressure from Mark O'Loughlin. Kilmallock now come away with the ball. It's Benny Burke finds Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell now on the run. He's going to be faced by Barry Murphy, but O'Donnell gets the ball away before that. It's a ball in, looking for Graham Mulcahy. Mulcahy's going to come away with it. Chance now for Graham Mulcahy. He's got Oisin O'Reilly inside. In fact, it's Jake Mulcahy. Shooting chance for Mulcahy. Saved by Cathal McNamara and pulled on by one of the Doon defenders. Is still in and around the danger area. Mulcahy's hooked with the ground shot. Look to strike it. Mulcahy will go to opt for a point, but he's put it to the right and wide. And Matt, a glorious chance for Kilmallock there to get back level.
A glorious chance, but again, the work rate of Doon. Great save by Cathal Mac. That's his second fine save. It was Jake Mulcahy actually had the shot. We have a shot puck out now, which has gone somewhat astray.
Indeed it has. It's Kilmallock on the attack now, and it's going to be Paddy O'Brien that gets that shot. Step back onto his right hand side, over on that far wing to Paddy O'Brien, but in fact waved wide as it turns out. Looked a point from our angle, but the umpires have decided that's not the case for Paddy O'Brien, and Doon's lead stays at 14 points to 1-8 with just over 13 minutes of the second half of this game here in Bruff between Adair and Kilmallock played. It's Micheál Ryan in possession now for Doon. Plays it in high, looking for Pat Ryan and Aaron Costello. Costello has done a fantastic man-marking job on Pat Ryan thus far. Outstanding performance for the Kilmallock number 4. He's backed up his performance against Adair last week with another stunning one today, as Paddy O'Loughlin now for Kilmallock. He's got Kevin O'Donnell on his close by him, gives the pass. It's back to Paddy O'Loughlin again. O'Loughlin with a low one to Dan Joy. Dan Joy now looking to deliver to Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy right on the Doon 65. That's going to tail to the right and wide. Great pressure again from Micheál Ryan and Barry Murphy on the Doon side, putting the pressure on Jake Mulcahy, and that forces the mistake as Gavin O'Mahony enters the fray for Kilmallock. It's going to be Mark O'Loughlin, I think, that's coming off here. Indeed, that's who it is. Dan Joy is going to revert back into the full back line, and Gavin O'Mahony comes into the middle of the park for Kilmallock. We have an injury here to Colin McNamara, probably as a result of the shot the save he made from Jake Mulcahy's shot moments ago, Matt. But with what just coming up to 15 minutes played. It's Doon still in control.
Still in control and still in the driving seat. I think we've some issue with the scoreboard now, with Richard Maloney. No, I think he's just confirmed that the scoreboard is spot on. Now Gavin O'Mahony has come in. They will be looking to Gavin to rally Kilmallock at this stage, and Kilmallock are very, very flat, and they need a major lift, and like it in many ways it mirrors the game when they met in round 5 last year, when Doon were in a situation that they had to win, to be absolutely certain. But by God, they put on a very competent performance, and they won by 7 points on that evening. And certainly, they don't. There's no let up in the Doon effort and work rate. It's just incredible, and it's so creditable to them. Fair dues to them.
It's Kevin O'Donnell now to take the sideline ball for Kilmallock. They trail by 3 points here. Just coming up to 16 minutes played of the second half. It's O'Donnell to take. He's already had a few good sideline cuts. It's another good one to Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy now flicks it back onto his left hand side. He's got Gavin O'Mahony on his shoulder, and he pops that past to Mulcahy, or to O'Mahony. He's on the run. Excellent work again by Micheál Ryan, but Graham Mulcahy has robbed Denny Maloney possession, and Graham Mulcahy puts 2 points between the sides. We've mentioned a number of occasions the word trademark in our commentary today, Matt. Trademark robbed by Graham Mulcahy, and a trademark point to follow it.
Yeah, he nipped in and capitalised on a bit of fumbling there in the Doon defence. Uncharacteristic fumbling in the game so far, because they have been pretty certain and pretty competent in what they've been doing. But there's no better man to capitalise on a mistake than Graham Mulcahy.
So Mahoney now with his second ball in. There's Oisin O'Reilly in possession now for Kilmallock. He flicks it inside to Robbie Hanley. One was kind of telegraphed, and Stevie Ryan got in a hurley, but it's Kilmallock still on the attack. Ball comes across. Good work from Mick Kiley, putting pressure on Micheál Houlihan. Houlihan now lays the ball back to Jake Mulcahy. Mulcahy looking to pop this one over. It's good pressure again from Doon, and it's enough again to put Jake Mulcahy off his shot, man. And we've mentioned it several times, especially in the second half. The work rate from Doon has been phenomenal.
Absolutely, because he seemed to do everything right. He sold the dummy. It worked. He got his shot in. He got a clear shot in. He had clear sight of goal, and he put it wide. Jacob will be very disappointed with that effort.
Indeed he will, as Doon now looking to win this puck out from Cathal McNamara. A bit of a scrum developing right bang smack in the middle of the park here in Bruff. Going to be, the ball eventually comes out. No player able to get a hand on it as of yet, but it looks to be Doon. It's kicked out towards Josh Ryan, and Graham Mulcahy there for Kilmallock. There's a scrap developing in the middle. John Hayes, who's already on a yellow card, and Robbie Egan, I think it is, that we're getting to know each other that little bit better, Matt, and it'll be interesting to see what Jason O'Mahony does with this. As I mentioned, John Hayes is on a yellow card, none for Robbie Egan as of yet, but we're going to be interesting to see what Jason O'Mahony decides happened.
I don't think John Hayes involved in this one, is he? Oh, he is, I think, yeah. I'd say it's probably a talking to. I don't know. He doesn't seem if he's doing any book. No, like, in fairness, John, it was a bit of handbags.
That's all it was, and it started with a quick shake of the hands, whether they meant it or not. It's all sorted now, and we're going to restart play over on that far side. It's going to be an indirect free for Kilmallock. Graham Mulcahy had possession of the ball, and it's going to be taken by Philip O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin flicks this one down, looking for Houlihan down this far side. It's not the best touch in the world from Houlihan. It's gone out over the sideline, and that we saw Michael Houlihan had a huge influence for Kilmallock from both play and from placed balls last week in their victory against it there. And Doon have nullified him today.
They have nullified him, and he has to be content with 1 point so far, but there's still a bit of time to go, but certainly he has been nullified. This is Oisin, and the finish is clinical.
Fantastic point there from Oisin O'Reilly. That's 1-1 for him from this afternoon. 14 points to 110. Doon's lead is back to 1 point yet again here, with just over 19 minutes of this second half in this Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Round 2 clash between Kilmallock and Doon, and it's Paddy O'Loughlin coming away with possession, gets the hand pass away to Benny Burke, and it's time and space for Gavin O'Mahony to launch this one. O'Mahony launches, is it too long for Graham Mulcahy? Gets a hurley to it, O'Reilly's in on the run looking for the scraps, O'Reilly gets the kick away, Stephen Ryan is there for Doon trying to get away. Brilliant work from Stephen Ryan, I don't know how he got that one up, but he leaves the ball off to Denny Maloney, and away come Doon once again. It's Darragh O'Donovan in possession, a shooting chance for O'Donovan. He opts to flick this one in. At last, from Doon's point of view, a bit of space for Pat Ryan, but immediately it's blocked by Aaron Costello. Costello went down looking for a foul. Eventually it comes to Micheál Ryan. That's another point for Micheál Ryan on the Doon side, his fourth of this afternoon. 2 points in each half. Matt Kilmallock were calling for a free out for a trip on Aaron Costello. Wasn't given, and clinical play again from Doon up front.
Yeah, and Michael Ryan, even though he's notionally at midfield, but he's at full forward now. He took his score very well. As you said, he's taken his scores very, very, very well today.
Ball played upfield by Benny Burke. It's well cut out by Denny Maloney. The hand pass doesn't go where it was planned, but Cormac Ryan is there to pick up the pieces from a Doon point of view, and it's Cormac Ryan on the run now. We know he's well capable of scoring these as Cormac Ryan, but that one's going to tail to the left. He gets more encouragement from the Doon sideline though for even trying it, coming away from his corner back position. Matt mentioned in commentary earlier on, he was one of Limerick minor hurlers side last year, one of their main attacking threats. This year he's been deployed as a defender for the Doon 21s and their senior team. Is Philip O'Loughlin now in possession for Kilmallock, tries to switch it, it's a poor ball. I think he was looking for Gavin O'Mahony. It went in between Gavin and Jake Mulcahy, but Micheál Ryan unable to take advantage from Doon, and it's cleared downfield by Aaron Costello. Long delivery from Costello. 3 Doon players up at Oisin O'Reilly, should be enough to deal with that, and indeed it is. And Stevie Ryan takes that one. Time for Patrick Cummins. Cummins launches it. Oisin O'Reilly is down in a severe amount of trouble by the looks of things here. He went up for that ball high. He may have come down awkwardly, Matt, but either way it looks to be a very, very serious injury for Oisin.
Yeah, it looks to be an unfortunate injury. Jason O'Mahony is gone in there to him at the moment. He's calling for first aid. Cathal Mack, the Doon goalkeeper, has come out there. Does it appear to be a leg injury? It's hard to see from here, but certainly Oisin is down, and the early indications are that he may play an awful part in this game.
Yeah, he looks to be in a fair amount of trouble, does Oisin O'Reilly at this moment. He went up for that high ball. There was 3 Doon players around him. He went up with Tommy Hayes. It could only have been that he landed awkwardly, Matt, but either way, the main concern now from us here and pretty much everyone else in Bruff, including the Doon supporters and mentors, is the concern of Oisin O'Reilly. Kilmallock are about they've already a sub lined up. It's going to be Phelan O'Reilly by the looks of things who's going to come into the action for them, but it's Oisin O'Reilly and Matt just come back while we have this break in play. It's a 2-point lead for Doon. They've done everything that's been asked of them in the second half and more, but with what coming up to 23 minutes played and obviously a fair amount of time for this injury, what they have to do now is finish it off.
Yeah, they've got to finish the job, see out the game. You're right, they have met everything that Kilmallock have thrown at them. Now, on a positive note for Kilmallock, I would say that the introduction of Gavin O'Mahony has made a difference already, and whether it will make sufficient difference now to overturn it, Doon are confidently and competently they're defending their lines there, and like Kilmallock have yet to get a scoreable free. And what are we? We're 5 minutes from nearly from full time, and that's a credit to the way that Doon have gone about their business. And it would look as if there's one brother for the other now. It looks as if this Phelan O'Reilly is coming into the game. Oisin is still down, but he's unlikely to play any further part. He's getting up now, or he's endeavouring to get up.
I'm just wondering at this stage, Matt, are Graham Mulcahy motioning to the sideline? They're looking for a stretcher for Oisin O'Reilly. Doesn't seem to be good news here for Oisin O'Reilly. It looks to be a knee injury. We're being told from our cameraman up on high, Jack Neville, that it's an injury. It looks to be a knee injury, and when he landed, Jason O'Mahony now has signalled as well to the sideline. We're looking for a stretcher. We'll get back onto that in a moment, Matt, but
You just wonder at this point if the prolonged break will have an impact, and who will it suit best. Thankfully, Oisin O'Reilly is back on his feet. He certainly isn't. He's being helped off. He's certainly not. It is a leg injury. He's not fit to continue, and certainly that's very unfortunate for Oisin, because like he got a trademark goal and he got an excellent point, but it probably is a bigger challenge to do now than Kilmallock to maintain their composure after such a long break.
Darragh O'Donovan restarts play with an indirect free, looking down for Dean Coleman and Pat Ryan down there. It's Coleman trying to kick it away, but unable to gain possession. Both sides scrambling for it right now. It's well won by Paddy O'Loughlin in the end. He finds Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell lays off the hand pass to Gavin O'Mahony. O'Mahony takes possession at the second attempt. It's a long raking delivery from Gavin O'Mahony. And Matt, we talked about Gavin O'Mahony making a difference. When you have a player on the bench that you can introduce that can pick off points like that, you're always in with a chance.
Yeah, well, it was quite clear to me from the time that he stepped on the field that he had brought a different dimension to Kilmallock. You see, Gavin O'Mahony is a vastly experienced player, and he's a huge leader out there on the field, and he certainly has made an impact. Have we a response?
No, it's not. It was John Hayes with the shot, but Barry Hennessy knew from very early on that one wasn't going over and did well to control it. Dean Coleman in possession for Doon now. Into Micheál Ryan. Ryan has options, but he's also got three Kilmallock players around him, and it's Kilmallock come away with it with Kevin O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the hand pass into Paddy O'Loughlin. He's got a couple of options. One of them is Michael Houlihan on his inside. Houlihan with the shot. Is that the levelling score from Michael Houlihan? It is not. It's gone to the right and wide. A good chance for Kilmallock to level this game once more, but it's Doon maintained their lead 15 points to 111 with just over 26 and a half minutes played. There's going to be significant injury time for that foul, or for that injury to Oisin O'Reilly. And we have now, there's another man down. It's Micheál Ryan that's down on the Doon side. Seems to be stretching his calves. There's going to be a Doon sub. It's not been given. Micheál Ryan is down with cramp from what we can see, but play continues over on that far side with Doon looking to win possession once more. It's a bit of a scrum, it's a bit of a scramble, a bit of a ruck, but it's John Hayes who looks to have the ball there. He's looking for a free, and it's Doon to come away, but it's Darragh O'Donovan in possession for Doon. Does well to hold on to it, looks for Patrick Cummins. Indeed, it's Micheál Ryan, just down injured Ryan. He's played this one up for Josh Ryan. Josh Ryan now on the run. Is there a chance for something here for Doon? Ryan decides to go into the middle for Dean Coleman. Should be a score for Coleman. Coleman pops it over for Doon. Excellent patient build up from this Doon side. Josh Ryan with the final pass to Dean Coleman, and that puts Doon into 16 points to 111. 2 points between them yet again, Matt.
Yeah, and it gives a bit of breathing space, and I see down here in front of us that Dufan O'Grady is about to come on. You will recall he had a very impressive game in the county Premier under 21 final.
Got a very impressive goal the same night, Matt.
Yeah, a goal that was the result of absolute perseverance and persistence, and a critical goal because it eventually decided the game, and he's coming on, and Michael Ryan is coming off, but Michael Ryan has more than played his part out there today.
Absolutely, he has 4 points for Micheál Ryan as he departs the action. It's Paddy O'Loughlin now looking to reduce it to 1 point advantage again, immediately done by Paddy O'Loughlin. We said Gavin O'Mahony's was an inspirational score, Matt, that has to be one as well.
Yeah, it's a rallying score, and we must be heading towards injury time at this stage. 90 seconds of normal time to go. So, the game is in the melting pot. The big score, and it's a cliche. It's huge.
We're going to see which the score comes. It's Barry Murphy in possession. It's Murphy with the shooting chance. That looks to be gone to the right and wide. Indeed, it has. Chance for Doon to extend their lead once again to 2 points. But Murphy under severe pressure, it has to be said, as Barry Hennessy takes this puck out quickly. It's a good catch from Michael Houlihan. He's given a free here. It's a free to... Well, he was pointing that it was a Doon free, but That would have made absolutely no sense whatsoever, and Jason O'Mahony realised what had happened. He was pointing the wrong way. It's a foul on Michael Houlihan by Patrick Cummins, and it's a chance now for Michael Houlihan with his first free of the game. He's missed one, Matt, earlier, or in the late stages of the first half, but this one, it's a tricky one, but one, of course, that he will expect to get.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, and we're just hearing from the linesman Richard Maloney that there are 4 additional minutes about to be played. Now it's a huge one for Micheál Houlihan.
Didn't quite strike that one. It's going to drop around the square. Dangerous ball either way. It's bobbling around there. It's going to be taken away by Denny Maloney. Calm as you like with the hand pass to Patrick Cummins. Back inside to Duván O'Grady. Doon looked to work this one. Darragh O'Donovan took his eye off it, but Duván O'Grady is there. Vital that this possession is Paddy O'Brien that has it. Graham Mulcahy. He's a habit of scoring vital points at vital times as Mulcahy finds Robbie Hanley. Hanley with the chance to level. Has he got the levelling score? He has not. Gone to the left and wide. A great chance for Robbie Hanley to level the game once more as Doon prepare another sub. We'll fill you in on that in a moment. It's Michael Barry that looks to be coming on for Doon. Just waiting now to see who's the man to come off for Doon. We could have the puck up beforehand. Jason O'Mahony is going to wave the puck out on. We're going to have play continue as Doon try to make that sub. I don't think Jason O'Mahony is going to let that one happen. Next play, he's called out to the Doon sideline, and Cathal McNamara launches this one down that far side. 1 point in it, 16 points to 112 in favour of Doon here in Bruff in the Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Second round clashes. Barry Murphy finds Dean Coleman on that far side. Coleman with the low one, Coleman with the shot, and it's gone to the right and wide. And Matt, we still have a point between the sides. Michael Houlihan missed a chance there. Dean Coleman missed a chance for Doon. As Michael Barry comes onto the field, it's Jack Ryan that's going to come off. We're 31 and a half minutes played nearly now. We've another couple of minutes of injury time to be played. It's still in the melting pot.
It's still in the melting pot. It's a real challenge to hold out at this stage. Kilmallock, when they read the statistics of the game, they will be so disappointed. They've had 13 wides to Doon 6. Doon, who have been far more economical throughout. And Darragh O'Donovan showed great experience there in drawing the foul. It's going to wind down the clock. Plus, there is an opportunity that whoever will be at this stage, Kilmallock will need a goal, and that Doon defence doesn't seem to be in any mood for conceding goals, or apart from the 2 magnificent saves by Cathal McNamara, they didn't really create any worthwhile goal chances. So were Barry Murphy to put it over, I think they will be, and it looks as if Doon are going to use another sub, which will wind down the clock now. Kilmallock, their greatest enemy at this point, is nearly time.
It's Barry Murphy lining this one up. There hasn't been a free scored today until Barry Murphy puts that one over. The first score from a free of today's action. That's 17 points for Doon, 112 to Kilmallock, and 2 points lead now for Doon in the final stages of this game. Nearly 33 minutes played, another minute of added time to play for it to be what we're told here on the sideline from the officials. Darragh O'Donovan on the run again. He's well dispossessed though, can't hold on to that one. It's Micheál Houlihan, Phelim O'Reilly trying to take this one. Micheál Houlihan, Darragh O'Donovan battling on the ground, but it's Doon trying to come away with it now. But in the end it's one, and it's a foul. It's a wild pull on Gavin O'Mahony. Darragh O'Donovan was appealing for a foul before that, but it's a chance now either way for Kilmallock to get a point back. They may need to drop this one in and around the square. It's John Hayes that's been called over. That's going to be a second yellow card, Matt, you'd imagine. And for the remaining period of this second half, whatever is left, they're going to play it with 14.
It looks as if they are. It's a red card for a second yellow, which equates to a red for John Hayes. Now Kilmallock have a huge decision to make. The required 4 minutes are up. It's totally at the discretion of the referee at this point. Do they lob it in and hope, or do they put it over and hope that there'll be further play? So it's Gavin is stepping up to it. It will be very, very interesting to see what happens.
Gavin O'Mahony's decided to try and put that one over, and over it goes. He must have got the nod from Jason O'Mahony that there's plenty of time left. Time is up from what we can see here. Nearly 30 seconds of added time. Doon are going to make another sub. It's Jack Cummins that looks to be coming on. They've decided against it now. It's going to be a puck out for Cathal McNamara. We're running out of time here. It's at the discretion of Jason O'Mahony. We have the 4 minutes of the allotted time that we've been told would be added on are up. And it's Dúvan O'Grady in possession for Kilmallock. Stevie Ryan plays it along the end line, or the far sideline I should say. It's gone out over that far sideline. And a chance now for Kilmallock to launch an attack in the last couple moments here. And there's a bit of argy-bargy over on that far side. Doon players, Barry Murphy I think it was, ensuring that wasn't being taken quickly. But either way, it's Kilmallock now with this chance. It's Philip O'Loughlin to take this sideline ball. Time now surely close to being up. We've over 35 minutes of the second half played. It's a fine sideline cut by O'Loughlin, brilliantly caught by Jake Mulcahy as Kilmallock look to fashion this shooting chance, which will see things level. It's Phelan O'Reilly. Is he in on goals? Will he take the point? It's Phelan O'Reilly. Shots there, saved by Cathal McNamara, and away comes the Doon goalkeeper. He's all the time in the world to find Josh Ryan. Ryan now will run with it, will he? Yes, he will. He's got Pat Ryan on his outside. He keeps going through the middle. He's fouled by Paddy O'Brien. Referee Jason O'Mahony playing advantage. It's Dúvan O'Grady who has it. Back to Josh Ryan, shooting chance for Ryan. Brilliantly blocked down, and away come Kilmallock with Kevin O'Donnell. Final stages, Paddy O'Brien. Another chance to level it. It's over the bar from O'Brien. It's all square here in Bruff. Excellent drama here in the final stages. Kilmallock have levelled it in the dying stages. 6 minutes of added time have been played. Matt O'Callaghan, you can't ask for much more drama than that.
No, absolutely, and I'd say he's about to blow the final whistle now, but there may be one last chance for Doon here.
It's Michael Barry for Doon. He's dispossessed and Paddy O'Brien takes it away. The hand passes to Michael Hurling, and that's the full-time whistle. Full-time whistle blown by referee Jason O'Mahony. It's finished a draw here in Kilmallock. In Bruff. Doon 17 points. Kilmallock 114. Matt, Paddy O'Brien with the levelling score, but there's no question that Doon are not going to be happy with the amount of added time played there.
They're not. They will be disappointed. 6 minutes, and like they looked as if they had seen it out for them, and for in the context of the group would have been a massive victory. But I think in the circumstances when they will reflect on it, I suppose half a loaf is better than no bread. But that said, they will. The 2 points were really there for the taking, but they will take so much heart from this performance. Like they went to Kilmallock last week with a full complement of players, were overturned rather easily and disappointingly by Patrick Swell, and they come back here today, and we spoke about the Doon backlash, and like it was evident there, and they almost saw it out, and they'll be most disappointed with the circumstances in which Kilmallock got back into the game, because he seemed to be playing the advantage there, and I suppose it didn't accrue, and once Kilmallock turned it over, and Paddy O'Brien didn't need a second invitation to put it between the sticks. So disappointing. Great game by both sides. Tremendous performance, absolutely tremendous performance by Doon to come back after being down 4 frontline players, and the circumstances in which they had 2 late withdrawals of Owen Mack and Mikey O'Brien. But Carl Mack, the older brother, can rightly point. He kept a clean sheet, which is sacrosanct in another sport, and that's how goalkeepers measure their performance. But he brought off 2 fantastic saves, and Doon will go away disappointed, they've got to get over it. They've got to regroup. But certainly the signs 6 days on from their opening round are far more positive. Kilmallock will have an awful lot to chew on. They will have an awful lot to reflect on the in the match statistics, because I make it over the course of the hour. They shot 13 wides, like, which, you know, all right, they got away with it today. They just got out of jail, but Doon were far more economical, with I reckon by 6 points, 6 wides. But as far as the game of hurling was concerned, it had everything. It was a game fitting of a county that are the current All-Ireland hurling champions. And you saw our county players, and we were saying before the game, particularly on the Doon side, the extra responsibility that was going to be on the shoulders of the like of Darragh O'Donovan, Barry Murphy and Pat Ryan. They carried that responsibility very well. They led from the front. Likewise with the Kilmallock team for the second week in a row. Paddy O'Loughlin was immense at centre half back. But definitely I saw a change in Kilmallock, a change for the better, with the introduction of Gavin O'Mahony, and certainly he contributed. He contributed from play, and he contributed from a free, and he was involved in the game. There seemed to be far more purpose and direction with him. But I think Kilmallock going forward, they have got to take a look at their strategy. I think the short ball, I don't know if it suits him. Like, if you have a speedster like Oisin O'Reilly inside in the full forward line, if you have a man with a suite of skills like an all-star like Graham Mulcahy, you want them on the ball as often as possible, and working it through the hands here in the middle third and all that goes with it, and the possibility, the more hands it goes through, the greater the likelihood is that you'll be turned over. I think that a more direct game would probably be far more profitable for Kilmallock going forward, but they will reflect that. They will reflect on that over the summer. Look, it is, I suppose, the Limerick GA TV coverage, like, it's a great way to sign off for the first 2 rounds. Like, it's a game that it was a classic game of hurling. There was some, there was some fantastic passages of play by both sides, and that's borne out by the fact that nearly every score came from play.
Can't ask for much more than that. It's finished. A draw here in Bruff in the second game of the Bon Secours Hospital Limerick Senior Hurling Championship double header here, as I said, from Bruff. Doon 17 points, Kilmallock 114. Thanks for joining us on Limerick GA TV. Join us again soon for more live action.